Welcome to this OpenText Filr video on installing the Advanced Authentication appliance. My name is Robin Redgrave. I'm a solutions consultant based out of the UK. Before you begin, there are a number of files that you require. You obviously need the appliance installation media. This is typically an ISO file that you can get from the SLD. You also need the license file. This has got a .lic extension. Again, you can find this on the SLD. Typically, you'll have a Advanced Authentication Limited or a full license. They more or less give the same functionality, but just different methods that are supported. The Advanced Authentication Limited is what you get as an entitlement with Filr and indeed other products such as GroupWise and OES and so on. Or it may be a full license if you've purchased the full product. When you install the product, it does ship with an evaluation license, which is valid for 60 days, I think. You'll also need an online update code from SLD. This is a unique number that you need to have in order to connect and download the patches to apply to your appliance. And also something I'd strongly recommend is to get a proper certificate sourced from a recognized certificate authority. We do ship with a self-minted certificate, but obviously that can cause problems because it's going to generate errors because it's not trusted by your browsers. So to install the appliance, you need to boot into your virtual machine from that ISO. As far as the virtual machine is concerned, you most probably want to have 12 gigabytes of memory, at least 8 cores for the processor, and on the hard disk about 100 gig. We can do a little bit less than those if need be. So those are the recommended specifications. Let's just go and start up our virtual machine. So if we take the option to install the Advanced Authentication appliance, and some of this is going to take a while, so I'll cut out quite a bit of this to speed it up. So this is just asking me if I want to destroy all the data, so I'm just going to say yes. So that took about 4.5 minutes to bring up the license agreement, which before you blindly accept, just check the language in the top right for your keyboard. In my instance, I'm actually running a UK keyboard, so I'll just change that and then accept the license agreement. And this is very similar to any other appliance install that you may have done in the past. So here I need to put in the root password and the appliance administration password. So typically I make these the same, though if you want to separate those roles, obviously do make the passwords different. I'll just leave the NTP servers at the default. Just click on next. Hostname, this hostname is going to be aauth.mydemo.biz. And I'm going to have a static address, which is 172.17.2.69. It's going to be on a Class C. Gateway is going to be 172.17.2.1. DNS server is 172.17.2.251. Let's just do the .8. And then let's just click next. And that took about 4 minutes or so to come up. We can just confirm that that's working. If we hit it on the IP address and on the 9443 port. So let's just go to a browser. So we'll just type in https://172.17.2.69:9443, and you can see there I've got a warning because we're using self-minted certificates here. They're not being recognized, so let's just go for the advanced and accept the rest can continue, and that should give me the configuration login for the appliance administration. So you can see there that very quickly we have managed to get the appliance running. Next, we need to go and configure the appliance correctly, and then we'll get on to configure the advanced authentication side of things. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you for listening.